Hi everyone. Now imagine you have interview and you have questions with the interviewer, or maybe you have um, scenario with your customers, or maybe you work as customer side and you have the situations. The questions is come. You have designed it for applications that will store data in Azure storage, it which a common scenario, and you need a solution to ensure that data in Azure on storage account is being encrypted by using customer managed key. So, what is the recommendations? You can pause the video and you think what is the answer or what is your recommendation here, and you can back. You can go now. Okay. If you pause and back, let's think for a lot of options. Maybe you think it about it or not. First one, we have Azure Key Vault. Second, we have Azure Private Key. Also, we have shared access signatures. Then the last one will be service point. So I give you four options. You can pause video again and you think what of this choice it will be as right answer. If it was okay, if you back or you pause, we have the answer will be Azure Key Vault. Okay, if you select it, it will be perfect because let me close a cam to just try to not interrupt you. Okay, here we have why we selected Azure Key Vault. Actually, because we mentioned in our questions we need a customer managed key for storage for a storage account. So let's just make sure the record is working fine. Okay. Okay, it's recording and everything's okay. Okay. Firstly, we use it. We selected Azure Key Vault because we, as I mentioned in my questions, we need customer key managed key. You can use your own encryption key to protect the data in your storage account when you specific customer managed key, and that key is used to protect and control access to the key that encrypt your data. Also, customer managed key offering a great flexibility to manage access control and customer managed key for Azure storage encryptions. To using this situation, we have two choice, or we can use it together. So we can using Azure Key Vault and Azure Key Vault manage hardware security, as I mentioned here. It's called HSM. And I just drop one note here, and both Azure Key Vault and Azure Key Vault manage hardware security model HSM. They support the same API and the managed interface for configurations. So we have three things here. You have to think about it, or you have to care it related to key. So you can either create your own keys and store them in the Key Vault or manage HSM, or you can use Azure Key Vault APIs to generate keys. So to generate keys, I'm talking here to generate the key. To generate key, you have two options. You can either create your own keys and store them in Azure Key Vault or HSM, or you can use Azure Key Vault APIs to generate key. Okay, the storage account and the Key Vault or HSM can be a different Azure Active Directory tenant, or regions and subscriptions. So